Pemstrojdew, I'm going to teach you a Hebraist Gabbalas lesson. My Hebraist, all white ethnic Gabbas, 3 billion of you, whom I converted you by defeating all of the world religious, business, economics, political, as well as science leaders. In my debate 2005, 2007, 765, 67 calendar, 44, 46 Hebraist to whom I am married to since 1966, 20 calendar, 500 Hebraist whom I started converting you to Hebraist 1965, so 25 calendar, 4 Hebraist. And you may say, well, the American government law doesn't grant me the right of more than one wife. I'm aware of it. We are not criminals. Our marriage, in which I am married to you, exists before the sight of Elohim, the God of Israel, Yahweh Elohim. But from the definition of the earthly government of the United States, no marriage or cohabitation exists. So there is nothing to be concerned about of being incriminated by any, well, I'm making all the things legally. So you should have to be concerned. And what I'm going to teach you is July 29th. I read in the July 29, 2011, 7 calendar, 50 Russia. I read the news in which the Obamas had made fuel efficiency level for car manufacturers, which has to be achieved by 2025, and the mileage is 54.5 miles per gallon. All cars should be able to drive 54.5 miles per gallon by 2025. The cars which are going to be produced 2025 and on. And in the news, Obama have said it will reduce our fuel dependency by 40%, and it will save the United States a lot of money. But it is a ridiculous policy, not anything worthy. What was necessary is to invite leading firms in green technology, leading firms around the world, make them research and develop solar, air technology, water power technology, water power, hydrogen, which for watering and dryable, with electrolysis or with electrolyzer or without it. And battery technology, and if possible also other free energy sources to develop, research and develop these technologies, and for the research and development provide appropriate funding. If, for example, we spend 50, 55, 60 billion dollars for the research, and we achieved it in a few years sooner, it is possible to achieve it, yes. What is necessary is thereafter take the air car technology and retrofit it to the, take out the gasoline engine, the gas engine, and retrofit it, modify and fix it in the old car. Such retrofitting for those who have low income, the government should provide financial assistance. And the rest, they could make it themselves. And in such a way, it is possible we could be energy independent in 7 years. 2025 is, now is 2011, it is 14 years away. But if we be energy independent in 7 years, the rest of the 7 years will be saving, according to various credible sources. We spend, the United States spends at least $700 billion on gas alone per year. So for 7 years, would save more than $5 trillion dollars. All about the gas tax, it may have been generating about $3-4 billion a year. It is possible to place road, highway tax and generate more money than the gas tax, because driving will be cheap. Many people will be driving, therefore the revenue would be greater than the gas tax. It was what is necessary, not count years, 14 years to achieve 54.5 miles per gallon oil. Instead, clean energy, green energy, technology. It was necessary to process them, to provide them the funding, and to challenge them to achieve the goal. It was what was necessary. So, when I read the news, I said, it is a ridiculous thing. The Obama's fuel efficiency policy is ridiculous. I told you what was appropriate, what was to be achieved. To see the evidence, I have indeed defeated all the leaders. Then click on my debate 5007, 6,600 calendar. And click on my Hebraist miracles, I know Medieval writers, my fulfilled divine vision, there are 46 fulfilled divine visions. And click on also the prophecies fulfilled in my life. There are 211, at least 211 prophecies fulfilled also. And more than 97% of them are more than 2,500 years old prophecies. To see the evidence, the news, to read the news in which the Obamas have made a fuel efficiency level for car manufacturers to be achieved 2025. Actually, if you are also then click on you should be aware of, and click on the Obama's car fuel efficiency policy is ridiculous, and take a look at it. To see, I made married to you. Maharaj marriage video, you could watch it, and you could email me your picture for your photograph for Pemstrojdew Adgehs also. While there are Hebraist also, click on Pemstrojdew Adgehs marriage. Read the profile, see my photographs, and Dr. Mekbib, maybe your photograph as well. I have cast out the god of our fractures, tragedies under my feet, under the feet of my Pemstrojdew, as noted in Exodus chapter 8, verse 19, Mark chapter 16, verse 20 through 18, Luke chapter 10, verse 17 through 19, John chapter 1, verse 12, Acts chapter 19, verse 13 through 20, and listed in here, as noted in Psalm chapter 9, verse 17, Matthew chapter 25, verse 41, Mark chapter 9, verse 43 through 44, Revelation chapter 20, verse 10 through 15. I have defined all the main figures. I'm Dr.Mekbib, the Hebraist Gongado, ruler of all nation members. The Hebraist Gongado, the founder of the Hebraist universe, the Hebraist Talmud. The only man members, the proud I have 9 titles, and the greatest leader of all nation members, the Hebrew, who made him arose from the dust. Pemstrojdew Adgehs, and the Hebraist